Beneath the thick canopy of the jungle, countless secrets are hidden, just waiting to be discovered. For those daring enough to venture into these shadowy areas, the finds can be both fascinating and deeply unsettling. The wild jungle also hides eerie and chilling remnants of the past. Let's uncover some creepy discoveries in the jungle that have terrified the world. 15. Uncontacted tribesmen. A chilling and eerie encounter occurred when footage captured a glimpse of an uncontacted tribesman, believed to be from the Awa people. The Awa have a tragic history and are one of the most endangered tribes in the world. The footage shows a lone figure, bare-chested and holding a spear, moving through the dense underbrush. Uncontacted tribes like the Awa typically have little or no contact with outsiders, choosing to live according to their own traditions and beliefs. For the Awa, illegal logging in their territory poses a serious threat. Deforestation and habitat destruction not only endanger the tribe's survival, but also harm the biodiversity of the Amazon rainforest. As trees are cut down, the delicate balance of the ecosystem is disrupted, leading to the loss of plant and animal species that are essential to the Awa's way of life. Despite these challenges, there is hope for the Awa and other uncontacted tribes. Growing awareness and advocacy have highlighted their struggles. Documentaries and reports help educate the public about the importance of respecting and preserving indigenous cultures. 14. Geothermal source. The boiling river stretches about 2.5 miles and is famous for its scalding temperatures, which can reach the boiling point. This incredible heat creates a surreal landscape where steam rises from the water's surface, often wrapping the nearby vegetation in a thick mist. The river's extreme heat comes from geothermal activity in the Earth's crust, with several hot springs in the area warming the water due to volcanic activity underground. This unique geological feature is quite rare, especially in a tropical rainforest, making the boiling river a stunning example of geothermal phenomena. Local indigenous communities have known about the river for centuries, weaving it into their cultural stories. For them, the boiling river is more than just a natural wonder, it is a sacred site. The steam rising from the water is often viewed as a spirit, and many locals believe the river has healing properties. Traditional shamans use the river's water in their rituals and treatments, highlighting its importance in their culture. 13. Stone spheres of Costa Rica. The Diquís spheres are fascinating stone formations made mainly of granite, ranging in size from a few inches to over 7 feet in diameter. These impressive creations are attributed to the indigenous people of Costa Rica, specifically the now extinct Diquís culture. What's remarkable is not only their size, but also the precision with which they were shaped. The spheres are incredibly round, leading many to wonder about the tools and techniques used by the ancient artisans to create such impressive craftsmanship. The exact purpose of these stone spheres remains a mystery among archaeologists. Some believe they may have been symbols of power or status among the Diquís people, while others think they could have marked sacred spaces or burial sites. Their placement across the landscape suggests they were strategically positioned, possibly to align with important astronomical events or geographical features. Interestingly, these spheres are not limited to one location. While many are found in the Diquís Delta, others have been discovered on Isla del Caño, a small island off the southern coast of Costa Rica. The presence of these spheres on the island raises questions about trade routes and cultural exchanges between different indigenous groups. 12. World's longest anaconda. A BBC documentary team made a shocking discovery that has captured the world's attention. The longest anaconda ever recorded. Measuring an incredible 17 feet long, this massive snake is being called a true monster of the jungle. The terrifying encounter happened deep within one of the most biodiverse ecosystems on the planet, where such creatures can thrive in secrecy. Anacondas are typically found in tropical rainforests, swamps and rivers, where they depend on water for hunting and breeding. They are mostly native to South America and are notorious for their ability to ambush prey using their camouflage skills. the BBC team's expedition aimed to document the wildlife of the Amazon, but what they found exceeded their expectations. Upon discovering the enormous anaconda, the team realised they were witnessing a rare moment in nature. The sheer size of the snake left even experienced wildlife filmmakers in awe. This discovery is important not only because of the snake's length, but also because it offers valuable insights into the behaviour and ecology of these fascinating reptiles. This particular anaconda serves as a reminder of the mysteries still hidden within this vast and complex ecosystem. 11. 4 children found alive in the jungle after 40 days. 4 children were recently found alive in the dense Amazon rainforest of Colombia after surviving on their own for 40 days. The children, aged between 11 months and 13 years, were on a small plane that crashed in the remote jungle. The circumstances of the crash were alarming as the plane encountered severe weather that led to its downfall. Although the details are unclear, it is known that the aircraft lost contact with air traffic control and shortly afterward disappeared from radar. Rescue efforts began immediately after the crash, with everyone terrified for the children's safety. Search teams were deployed to comb through the thick, impenetrable foliage of the Amazon. Meanwhile, the children showed remarkable resourcefulness in the face of danger. Surviving alone in the wilderness is no small feat, especially for such young individuals. The oldest sibling, a 13-year-old, took on the role of protector and caregiver for the younger children. Relying on their instincts, they used their ingenuity to stay alive. After 40 long days of searching, a breakthrough finally came when a rescue team, using helicopters equipped with advanced search technology, spotted the children. Their survival was nothing short of miraculous. When found, the children were in surprisingly good condition, considering the hardships they had faced. 10. Father and son found in Vietnamese jungle after 40 years. In an incredible tale of survival and resilience, a father and son were found deep in the Vietnamese jungle after being missing for 40 years. The father, now in his 60s, and his son, who is in his 40s, had been lost since the end of the Vietnam War. They lived far away from the modern world, where technology and communication were nearly non-existent. The pair went into hiding during a chaotic time, seeking safety from the conflict that engulfed their country. While many families were separated during the war, few could have imagined the lasting impact of this separation over the decades. As the years passed, the father and son adapted to their environment, learning how to survive in the jungle. Their lives changed when a group of local villagers stumbled upon them. At first, the villagers were shocked to see the two men, who seemed to have lived in isolation for decades. The father and son looked different from how they might have appeared 40 years ago. Their clothes were tattered, and their bodies showed signs of a life spent in the wild. However, their spirits remained strong, and their bond was as solid as ever. After being found, the father and son shared their story with the villagers. They recounted how they had to flee from their home in search of safety. Living in the jungle had its ups and downs. They found refuge from the chaos of war, but paid the price of being cut off from the world and their loved ones. 9. Unusual tribe. In the heart of the dense Amazon jungle, stories have emerged about an unusual tribe. This prompted scientists to venture out, leading to a chilling discovery that shocked the world. When they encountered a few members of the tribe, the scientists immediately thought, they are not humans. One of the most striking features of this tribe is their very dark skin, along with unique body decorations that give them an alien look. The scientists were so unsettled by their appearance that they decided to leave the area. What do you think about this strange discovery? 8. Drone captures North Sentinel tribe's people. This isolated island is home to the Sentinelese, an indigenous tribe that has remained largely untouched by modern civilization. Their way of life has been preserved for thousands of years, creating a fascinating yet troubling relationship with the outside world. Recently, a drone captured footage of the Sentinelese, who are among the last tribes on Earth to have minimal contact with outsiders. They live on North Sentinel Island, part of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands archipelago, which is under Indian control. The Indian government has made it clear that the island is off-limits to visitors to protect both the tribe and their environment. Despite this, the tribe's refusal to engage with outsiders has made them appear intimidating. Drone technology has become a powerful tool for researchers and filmmakers wanting to explore remote areas without disturbing the inhabitants. A recent video revealed glimpses of the Sentinelese going about their daily activities. It showcased their unique lifestyle, providing a rare look into a world that remains mostly hidden from modern society. However, this sighting stirred a mix of fascination and ethical concerns. While many were excited to see the tribe in action, others raised alarms about the potential risks of such exposure. The Sentinelese have fiercely guarded their isolation, and any unwarranted intrusion could have serious consequences for their health and well-being. 7. A secret Nazi hideaway in the Andean jungle. This story begins after the war, when many high-ranking Nazi officials sought refuge outside of Europe. This shocking discovery led investigators to South America, especially Argentina, Paraguay, and Brazil, which became safe havens for these fugitives. The rugged landscapes of the Andean region provided the perfect setting for secret hideouts and operations. Reports suggest that some Nazis even formed communities in the jungle, hoping to live quietly and avoid capture. One of the most notable locations linked to these hidden refuges is deep within the Andean jungle, believed to be a former base for Nazi sympathizers and officials. This area, filled with thick vegetation and steep mountains, has been difficult for both authorities and curious explorers to access. Over the years, various expeditions have attempted to find remnants of this hideout, uncovering clues through stories shared by locals and artifacts discovered in the region. Local legends speak of strange activities and unusual structures concealed by the jungle's dense foliage. Reports of secret bunkers, abandoned camps, and even hidden airstrips have emerged, suggesting that this hideaway was more than just a myth. Some people claim to have found remnants of buildings with architectural styles resembling German designs, further fueling speculation about the site's purpose. The mystery deepens with stories from those who say they have come across Nazi memorabilia. Items like uniforms, insignias, and equipment have reportedly been found in the area, although the authenticity of these findings is often questioned. These artifacts add to the narrative that the hideaway served as a refuge for individuals trying to escape their past and start anew in the jungles of South America. 6. Unknown creature. A team of scientists conducting a biodiversity survey in the heart of the Amazon rainforest spotted an unknown creature in one of the jungle's most remote areas. This sighting has raised many questions and sparked excitement about the possibility of discovering a new species in an environment renowned for its incredible diversity. The Amazon rainforest is often called the lungs of the earth, home to millions of species of plants, animals, and insects, many of which are still a mystery. As the researchers ventured deeper into the lush greenery, they recorded various animal sounds, noted the vibrant plant life, and collected samples for further study. However, nothing could prepare them for the moment they encountered this unusual creature. While making their way through the thick brush, the team discovered the body of an agile animal. Described as slender with exceptionally long limbs, this creature appeared perfectly designed to move effortlessly through the dense foliage. 5. Mysterious creature. Reports have surfaced about a mysterious creature that might be a new discovery, sparking speculation about where it comes from. Tales of mythical beasts like Mokele Mbembe and even dragons have resurfaced in conversations among locals and researchers. This discovery happened during an expedition aimed at exploring uncharted areas of the Congo. As the team ventured deeper into the jungle, they noticed strange signs of large animals, massive footprints, unusual sounds echoing through the trees, and bizarre sightings that were hard to explain. It quickly became clear to the researchers that they were on the verge of something significant. Some team members described the creature as resembling a large reptile, much like the dinosaurs from ancient tales. Witnesses reported seeing a long snake-like body, a large head, and a tail powerful enough to crush small trees. The sheer size of the creature fueled rumours and speculation about its identity. Many locals connected it to the legendary Mokele Mbembe, a creature said to live in the rivers and swamps of the Congo, resembling a sauropod known for its long neck and tail. Mokele Mbembe has been a part of African folklore for generations. Stories have circulated about this giant creature that resides in the remote waterways of the Congo, eluding scientific discovery and the curiosity of explorers. The legends describe Mokele Mbembe as a guardian of the river, respected by local tribes who believe that disturbing its habitat could bring bad luck. 4. Djibouti. The Djibouti, often called the Congolese giant spider, is one of the most unsettling discoveries from the rainforests of Central Africa. For years, locals have shared stories about this enormous spider lurking deep within the Congo basin, capturing the imagination of cryptozoologists and adventurers. This mysterious arachnid is said to be much larger than any known species, creating an eerie presence in the dark jungles it calls home. In the local language, Djibouti means giant spider. According to folklore, it can grow to an astonishing size, with some reports claiming it reaches up to 5 or 6 feet across, including its legs. Just imagine wandering through the thick jungle and suddenly coming face to face with something that big. The thought alone is enough to send chills down anyone's spine, making the Djibouti a haunting figure in the region's legends. Stories of encounters with the Djibouti date back decades. The native Baka people of the Congo have long talked about giant webs stretching across the jungle floor, set as traps for unsuspecting animals. These webs, woven between trees and dense bushes, are said to be incredibly strong, able to catch creatures as large as small antelopes. Some accounts even suggest that the spider actively hunts, lying in wait beneath thick vegetation until it strikes. One famous story from the 1930s involves a Western missionary and his wife, who claimed to have seen one of these spiders up close. While travelling through the Congo, they spotted what they first thought was a strange object moving across the road ahead. As they got closer, they realised it was a massive spider, its legs extending far beyond its body as it crawled into the underbrush. The creature disappeared into the jungle before they could get any closer, but the memory of that encounter haunted them for years. 3. Ruki River. The Ruki River, hidden deep in the jungles of the Democratic Republic of Congo, has a haunting atmosphere that's hard to ignore. Known for its remote and nearly untouched surroundings, this river flows through some of Africa's densest rainforests. But it's not just its isolation that feels unsettling. There's a darker presence that has inspired stories and legends for years. The river moves slowly, its dark, murky waters striking fear into anyone who sees them. Visibility is poor beneath the surface, leading to all kinds of theories about what might be lurking below. Locals and brave adventurers who venture near the Ruki often share whispers of strange creatures that may inhabit the river, beings that have never been officially documented but have been a part of local folklore for generations. Some believe these could be enormous fish or reptiles, while others think something even more terrifying hides in the shadows along the riverbanks. One of the most chilling aspects of the Ruki River is its connection to the region's dark past. The Congo Basin has faced years of violence and turmoil, from colonial exploitation to more recent conflicts that have devastated the country. Once an important route for transportation and trade, the river has turned into a symbol of fear for many locals. Some believe the spirits of those who lost their lives during these conflicts haunt the area, creating a haunting atmosphere that's hard to shake. 2. Goliath beetle. The Goliath beetle is one of the most amazing creatures found in the jungle and holds the title of the world's heaviest insect. These impressive beetles can be spotted deep in the rainforests of Africa, particularly in countries like Cameroon and Congo, where they truly shine among insects. When people first encounter this giant insect, its size and striking appearance leave a lasting impression. Part of the Scarabaeidae family, the Goliath beetle can weigh more than some small birds and grow up to 5 inches long, making it one of the largest insects on the planet. Finding a beetle this size while exploring the jungle feels like discovering a creature from a different world. Despite their intimidating looks, Goliath beetles are completely harmless to humans. They primarily eat fruit and tree sap, and in their natural habitat, they play a vital role in keeping the ecosystem healthy by helping to break down plant material. Instead of being predators, Goliath beetles are scavengers that clean up decaying organic matter, which is crucial for the health of the environment. When it comes to movement, Goliath beetles are surprisingly agile for their size. They can fly short distances using their strong wings, which are hidden beneath a tough shell. Watching such a large beetle take flight can be quite surprising, as it's unexpected for an insect of this size to be airborne. However, thanks to their powerful muscles and sturdy wings, they can buzz around the treetops in search of food. 1. Phantom cat. The Gippsland phantom cat is one of Australia's most intriguing mysteries. For decades, people have shared stories about a large, mysterious cat that doesn't look like any native species. Some believe it could be a big cat, like a panther or a puma, while others think it might be something entirely different, something that has stayed hidden and continues to frighten everyone. The first reports of the Gippsland phantom cat appeared in the 1970s, but tales about it likely go back even further, passed down through generations. Most descriptions talk about a large black cat that is much bigger than a regular house cat, with shiny fur and strong muscles. Some say it's as big as a dog, or even larger. What adds to the mystery is that Australia doesn't have any native wild cats. The idea of a big cat roaming around southeastern Victoria is puzzling, as it doesn't fit with the local wildlife. Even though there's no concrete proof, sightings keep coming in. Many farmers claim that they've lost livestock to what they believe is the phantom cat. Injured sheep, calves, and even kangaroos have been found, showing signs of an attack by a predator much larger and stronger than the usual culprits like foxes and dingoes. Some of the wounds on these animals look too deep or too large to be from smaller predators, fueling more speculation that a big cat could be behind the attacks. Which incident do you think was the creepiest? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.